The XDC group thinks that the cost will be between 0.142552 and 0.269265 by 2030. Market experts think that by 2025 XDC could reach 0.110874. Bearish XDC organization market cost estimate for 2023 is 0.025343 XDC presentation and project grade M consistent mixing. Blockchain, the XDC group, which used to be called the Xinfin group, is given both public and private state and linked smart agreements. There are now more Ethereums than Schmorgans. The XDC uses a method called designated verification of staked toes, which allows for exchange times of 2 seconds, small gas costs, and more than 2,000 exchanges every second TPS. The XDC company is a great agreement platform that makes it possible for apps to run without a central server. Xinblade's agreement method is called TAPS creation posture, which shows given proof of stake. In contrast to evidence of work calculations, this one accepts trades before they are stored for blocks. In the offense balance, post calculations are notable for how little energy they use. Local groups either vote with their XDC coins or give them to masternodes, which then verify exchanges. Because each masternode follows KIC norms, it is much easier to work within the administrative system and with unified financial foundations. This is important for clients or people running masternodes that they commit 10 million XDC. The XDC can be used to have an effect on things like getting into trouble or having personal time. If an expert hub is found to be breaking the law, its serious XDC will be lowered or taken out of the gathering altogether. The stakes of clients who have shares in these masternodes will also be affected. In this video, we'll give XDC a value estimate and make sense of the things that could change how much it costs. Later, in the middle of 2017, the Xin Balance Convention was made during the time Xinfin was held at Psycho and was recorded on Alfex for the first time in the fourth quarter. The group's successful ICO, which raised $15 million, showed an ideal market response. In April 2018, the group started making symbolic sales on CoinOckBanker, Etherflyer, Alfex, and Delta at a 20% premium over the commitment price. The main price of XDC, as reported by MarketTap, is 0.0036. The price of XDC didn't meet expectations until May 2020, when it did better than the initial price. Since hitting a record-breaking low, XDC has been on the rise because trade boundlessness traded at 20C for XDC in a 1-to-1 ratio. This gave XDC a much-needed boost, but it soon ran into high price pressure. XDC Group is worth $0.031678 at the moment. The price of XDC is $1.06, and 1614 for 63 units are being traded. The overall strength measure RSI moving weighted average MWA puts XDC organization at number 86 among all cryptographic forms of money, with a market capitalization of $438,676,636 Williams fractal and normal moving MACD for union/difference. Using the above framework, we could figure out cost designs for XDC company XDC to see if we will have a good or bad year. Continuous XDC planning XDC will be used to measure how much we think things will cost. On our website, market information and other information are updated in real time, which lets us make dynamic cost estimates based on how the market is doing right now. XDC organization XDC value estimate. Some sources say that 2023 XDC Group is one of the most interesting digital forms of money that will rise this year. XDC, the XDC cost estimate for 2023 calls for a big jump in the last part of the year, possibly up to 0.047517. In the same way, the value of other digital forms of money will keep going up, but we don't expect any big drops. The average value is 0.044349, and the cost isn't too high. However, if everyone works together and makes progress, it could happen sooner rather than later. The starting value of XTCC is expected to be 0.038014 XDC Organization XDC Value Forecast 2024 out of 2024. Because of what is likely to happen, the XDC Organization XDC cost forecast has a lot of room to grow. We expect that the cost of XDC will soon be higher than the cost of the new organizations and projects that have been announced. 0.079195. Before making any hopeful predictions, we should wait to see if the XDC's overall strength record moves out of the oversold zone. Bets that take into account market volatility. XDC will exchange at a base cost of 0.063356 and a typical cost of 0.069692. XDC Company XDC Value Expectation 2025. Assuming the vertical pattern continues until 2025, it could reach $0.11.874. And XDC could make money if the market goes through a decay. Maybe the goal won't be reached. In 2025 and 2026, the average price of XDC is expected to be 0.10137, and the lowest price is expected to be 0.095035. XDC Organization XDC Value Expectation 2026. Assuming that XDC Organization effectively supports market sentiment among crypto money fans, the XDC coin price could stay stable for the next 5 years, and XDC will be green in 2026. In 2026, the XDC is projected to reach a new high. The starting price of the virtual currency will be 0.126713, and the average price will be 0.133048. XDC Group XDC Value Expectation 2027. We think that the XDC cost will cross a normal value level of 0.164727 by 2027, with a base cost of 0.158391 expected before the end of the year. This is based on a wide range of data and expert research. Also, XDC has a highest value of 0.17423. XDC Value Forecast 2028. Since this number represents things that are expected to happen by 2028, we expect a bull ISH trend to keep pushing the average price up to around 0.1. The most you might have to pay is 0.205908. If the HelpXDC goals aren't met by 2028, the XDC Organization XDC Value Forecast for 2029 could be as low as 0.190069. This is true even though XDC is working toward interoperability between organizations.